So how can I help you?
You have a good perception. Well, let's talk about that. How bad did you want to be a part of the Pro Bowl at the beginning of the year and earn that right?
It was. I mean, it's a goal every single year, and offensive line don't get very many individual awards, and to have this is, it's nice. Obviously, I'd much rather go to the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl, but that's not how it's going to shake out this year. But I'm happy to represent the Tennessee Titans and be known as one of the best Titans.
Were you born with that ability?
I believe I was. I believe I did that. So it's you got to work for it, and it's things that you have to overcome. And I'm happy that I was able to prove certain people wrong.
What changed this year?
A lot changed. Dennis Kelly came in, which was huge for me. It really pushed me. Obviously, my fiance has pushed me to grow not only on the field but off the field and maturing as a person. And a huge person that's really made me do it is Jack Conklin. To come in here and play the way he did made me realize I need to compete against myself more than anybody. And the fact that he's such a great player as a rookie has done a lot for me to grow into the player that I am, and will continue to grow to be better.
I mean, there was a lot of talk about you flipping to the right side in the offseason. And how much did that actually push you to?
That pissed you off?
Something that
pissed me off more than anything in the entire world. I'm not going to play right tackle. It's not what I do. So I'm a left tackle, and John Robinson and I had a conversation in OTAs, and we talked about Tunsil, and I jokingly said, you can take a tackle at number 1 overall. That's great, but honestly, in my opinion, that's a lot of money to pay for a right tackle. And he obviously laughed that off, and he and I have a great relationship. But those are things I take pride in. I take pride in being a left tackle. I take pride in, valuing myself as a player and as a person, and not letting people in the media tell me what I'm good at and what I'm not good at. It's huge for me. It's because I don't need to prove anything to y'all. I have to prove it to myself and my family and all that. And that's where my drive comes from. So it's important for me for this to happen, to have conversations like this.
Who told you you were a Pro Bowler, that you made it?
Who told me?
Yeah. How did you find out?
I found out on the thing. We were told we had a team meeting before the show came out, like an hour or so before. They told me, and that was pretty awesome.
Is there a conversation you had with Robinson after that, being like, look, I got it?
Well, no,
Did you tell him so? Like you told me so?
No, well, he didn't say that I wasn't born with the ability, and that's like one of the most insulting things you can do to a person is tell them they can't do something,
Yeah.
And it's like. That's like me saying you can't go on the radio and speak words.
No, but it also drives somebody to work harder, doesn't it?
But you as an individual, I've never pinned you up on my board or anything. Like I said, myself drives me and what I'm capable to do, and playing for my teammates, my friends, and my family, and most importantly, myself is the most important thing. But for a guy at 3 o'clock on a Monday afternoon talking about me, it's not gonna affect my day one way or the other.
Yeah, no, for sure. You talked about Jack Conklin, that relationship. You guys are so different, but I feel like you have some similar qualities.
Jack plays through the whistle, and Jack does his job, and that's all you can ask for. And he's an unbelievable guy. He's come in here and just really fell in line with the whole offense. We had great leadership in this offensive line for how young we are. Ben came in and established a solid finding system, and we stepped to it all year, and the O-line dinners and going through all that, that's huge. And so I think the chemistry on this O-line is awesome. It'd be awesome to see it all stay together going into next season.
And really young and have the bookend tackles. I mean, he's an alternate Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
I mean, is it a goal for you guys? Obviously the playoffs, but for you guys to go to a Pro Bowl together, would that be awesome?
That'd be unbelievable. I would love that. I think Jackson, awesome football player, and he deserves to go to the Pro Bowl, just like I think the other 4 guys in this offensive line deserve to go. I think it's very important that people know that we're not a whipping post anymore. There's an offensive line. I think people really took us for granted, and we came out and we proved a lot of people wrong.
Plus, you're both going to be dads.
So. Gonna be dads, solid dads. So
play dates,
maybe.
Same nanny while you guys are at
depends. I have to watch his parenting skills before I can even let him see my kid.